I am the artist formerly known as Richard Bay. Now I'm known as Prince. I did it backwards, yes. All right. Of course, the Prince Charming is a very vital part of the story of Cinderella. And Cinderella is a classic fairy tale. But what if you are a real-life Cinderella? It might not be a fairy tale life that you have, with a wicked stepsister or a wicked mother telling you to clean. You never get to go out. You're on your hands and knees scrubbing. That is the story, or the kind of story you will hear today. People who say they're real-life Cinderellas. People like Tia, who says her evil sister treats her just like the fairy tale character. Tia's sister is Tawana. She says her evil sister makes her do all the work. Venetia's sister is Roseanne.
Okay, I gotta clean her room. I gotta clean your room? You don't want to clean your room? Clean up your room, you fool? I don't think so, okay? Don't believe me. I don't think so, right?
Our next Cinderella is Rakia, who says her life is no ball. Her evil sister takes advantage of her kindness. And her sister is Kianga. And next is Michael, who says it's his evil mother that works him like a dog. Michael is a Cinderfella. Michael's mother, Joni, being escorted to our panel. Yes, all right. Yeah, you don't really need that walker, I'm sure, right? Even though you have suffered during the course of your life, have all the Cinderellas here have suffered. Tia, you have always been Cinderella to your sister, you claim. What do you do in this household that's out of the ordinary?
Out of the ordinary, everything. I'm older, it's my house. I don't work because I had a premature baby. But, I mean, I take care of her kids as well as my babies.
You have to take care of her kids?
I take care of her 5-year-old and 3-year-old baby, which is in diapers still.
Well, where is she while you're taking care of the kids?
She works 12 hours a day. She just became manager at a little clothing store, so she's somebody because she got the keys to open and close.
That's right.
So she does this, and I'm there for her, but she does nothing. She doesn't pay me. I get cigarettes for payment. Okay.
You should help her anyway.
I don't have to pay her for nothing. As I was saying, I get cigarettes for payment. She has a little boyfriend that comes over.
I'm a pair of spring shoes. I don't have any. That's right. I'll buy your clothes.
All right, Tawana, you do agree that your sister is taking some of your responsibility. She is watching the kids.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you demand that she would have to do that would be...
She needs to clean the kitchen more because I don't do dishes and I don't like to stick my hand in dishwater.
She doesn't do no dishes. No.
My hands are not going in this way. Wait, hold on.
How many 21-year-old ladies who have kids?
I don't know how to cook and I ain't doing nobody's dishes.
Clean. If nothing else, she should be able to do the dishes. I respect the fact that she don't want to stick her nasty hands. Man, you crazy. She don't do nothing at all. Don't make no sense. You're trifling.
So what?
You're trifling and stick there. I'm tired of it.
Get a job and then maybe you won't have to sit home with my kids.
Tawana, what you need to do is you and your kids move out and maybe it's better.
I ain't moving nowhere.
That's what's going to happen,
I'm not moving nowhere.
Because I'm tired of it.
Well, Tawana, why should she...
I was going to help her. I was going to put an ad in the paper for a live-in nanny and pay them $350 a week. She wouldn't let me.
A live-in what?
She grew up poor.
Excuse me, what? What did you say?
I was going to put an ad in the paper for a live-in nanny so they can clean my house.
A live-in what?
A live-in
nanny?
Yeah, exactly.
And would you pay her in cigarettes as well?
Picture that.
No, I was going to pay her cash, but I'm not paying her money.
First off, we don't live in no condo. That's first off.
Care.
We live in a nice little apartment, and it's small. Don't nobody need no damn nanny.
Well, let me find out here. Tawana, why should Tia have to look after your kids?
She has no other choice.
No, to be honest with you, that's bull. I do it, Richard, because those are my nieces.
Well, why don't you look after them? Because you're their mother.
I don't have time.
She's trifling.
I don't have time.
She's trifling.
You need to get You be over there. She'd be like, Rakia, come on.
Tawana, when you disappeared for 4 days, You left Tia, who was 6 months pregnant, home.
I went to the Greek Fest.
She went to the Greek Fest in Philly. I was in active labor.
Check this out. That's our agreement. Every summer I go to our Greek Fest and everything, and she babysits.
And you disappear.
She can't afford to go, so why?
And she has to watch your kids while you're out partying.
In result of you going to the Greek Fest.
So what?
I had my daughter at 27 weeks. She was born 2 pounds 9 ounces. 5 days later, I was stressed from changing her 2 years.
You think this happened because she wasn't there?
Actually, no, but the stress didn't help me.
But it makes a good story anyway for a talk show. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, next is Venetia. Venetia says her sister treats her like a slave. Now, what do you have to do that's out of the ordinary in this household, Venetia?
I have to clean her room, make her food, clean up after her friends, go and wash her clothes. That is her job.
Why do you do it?
You lay around.
Wait a second. She's your sister. She's not your mother, right?
No.
So why do you do it?
I don't know.
Hold up. Hold.
No, I don't think so.
Let me tell you something right now, okay?
Who chauffeurs you and your friends around?
I don't think so.
Who takes you and your friends out to eat all the time? Who covers your butt when you get suspended from school?
Cover my butt,
okay?
You're
I had to go to the school the other day and tell the principal,
oh,
Mommy and Daddy were out and I haven't come
Well, regardless of all those...
Okay? So you don't get your butt beat by Daddy.
Oh, God.
Regardless of all those things,
please.
Why, Roseanne, why should your little sister have to clean your room and clean up after your mess? Why should she have to do all those things?
Why? Why should I have to worry about my father throwing me out because of what she does?
Wait, no, wait a second. Wait a second. I asked you a question and you gave me a question. But usually when you ask a question, you get what, sir?
Get an answer.
An answer. Yes.
You get paid.
Yeah, whatever.
You're 24 years old. She gets paid.
You pay her?
Yes.
You pay her to clean your room?
I pay her, yes.
What do you pay her? How much?
20, 30 bucks?
No, she don't.
She's lying.
Bridget, if you saw her room, you want $100.
Wait a second, wait a second. Does she pay you to clean up after her? No.
Venetia?
Sometimes, not all the time. When was the last time? No, Roseanne, come on.
Well, sometimes you're a little Cinderella for hire, aren't you? You didn't tell us that, did you, Venetia?
Roseanne, just go away.
No. You go ahead with your stuff.
You have no life. Get your hand out of my face. You got no life.
No. I have no life.
Venetia, I noticed that you walked up here on crutches that you didn't need. But obviously, she is giving you money that you didn't see. Is that because you're a Venetia blind? All right, on to our next story. Our next story is Rakia and Kianga. And Rakia, you do all the work in this house. What do you do for Kianga?
I watch her daughter while she goes to work, along with my son, from 8 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock in the evening. She comes home, she gets in the bed. By that time, I have cleaned up, made them breakfast, done the lunch thing, everything, got them dressed, do her daughter's hair. I should not have to do 11 o'clock in the morning. Because I have a son, and I should not have to do anybody's hair.
Does Kianga pay you for this?
I pay the rent. That's what I pay. We ain't pay half the rent. Don't go there. Don't go there.
But do you work for your hair?
No.
Do you work for your hair?
But I don't work because...
Rakia, why do you do all these things, Rakia?
Because I'm home in the daytime, and I had a nighttime job, but she made me take off work to do the laundry.
That's not true.
Kiki, don't go there. Yes, you did.
Let me tell you something. I've been on my job for 5 years, okay? She cannot keep a job longer than 2 weeks. I work all day. And she
so Kianga, you pay all the bills, right?
I pay most of the bills.
Right.
I pay the majority of the bills.
What you're saying is she should have to do all of this because she doesn't contribute to the household, so why not?
That's exactly the point. I pay most of the bills. When I get up at 7 o'clock in the morning, she's snoozing. I call at 9, 10 o'clock from the job to see what's going on.
Hold on. So far, I've heard complaints from Cinderellas. One gets paid in cigarettes, one gets paid in cash, and the other one gets to live rent-free for doing this. It seems to me like these Cinderellas...
You work for your
These Cinderellas are not exactly suffering as much as they say. Michael, you are not a Cinderella, you are a Cinderfella, right?